folks? Welcome to the quick pregame show for obviously tonight's big matchup, Buffalo Sabres versus the Boston Bruins on ESPN Plus. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe so you can watch tonight's game. I know it's a hassle, it's a headache, whatever, but actually not a bad deal. If you do the bundle, you get the ESPN Plus, the Disney Plus, and I think Hulu. It's like $15 a month. That's actually not that bad of a deal at all. But let's just get past that. A lot on tap tonight. The return of Linus Ullmark and the most hated Sabre of all time, in my opinion, or at least to me, Taylor Hall. Can't stand him. Guy can sit on a pine cone. Hate him. Return of those two guys. This is really this game tonight really gives us a good idea of what this team is, what this Buffalo Sabres team is, because quite frankly, many say, and even me to an extent, they've been overachieving quite a bit over the last 3 games. You beat Montreal, you beat Vancouver, you beat Arizona. 3 teams that honestly do not look very good right now at all. Montreal being 0-5. Last year's Stanley Cup runner-up, losing to the Tampa Bay Lightning in the finals, obviously without Carey Price and Shea Weber, 2 very big key pieces of that lineup. Not being a part. Obviously, that helped Buffalo a lot. But, let's not take any credit away from Buffalo. You have 40-year-old Craig Anderson playing phenomenally in net. You have a bunch of guys who in most teams might not, be in your top 6, your Casey Middlestats, your Dylan Cousins, a lot of players that, might play on your 3rd or 4th line, really overachieving and playing so well in a system under Don Granato, Donnie Meatballs, where, everything is built around puck possession, quick pace hockey, and keeping the other team on their heels, especially in the neutral zone. They control the neutral zone quite a bit over these first 3 games, and let's hope we can see that continue. Obviously, our starting goalie tonight, we get Craig Anderson again in net. He's been unreal his first 2 starts, and then again making his Boston Bruins debut. Linus Ullmark. Not happy with that guy. I'm not a big fan. I did not like the way he left Buffalo. Really left a sour taste in my mouth. When the deadline came around, he made a point of it to say when the rumors came out that he was going to explore free agency, him and his agent go and say, no, we're very much interested in staying with the Sabres. We want to negotiate an extension. And then come free agency, gone. He's gone. Sabres should have traded him at the deadline. He had all the leverage in the world. Carter Hutton isn't coming back. UPL isn't ready. You're going to be the number 1, and you probably could have held up the Sabres at that moment in time during last season for a good payday. You probably could have gotten at least what the Bruins at that time were offering, if not maybe a little bit more. I can't remember what the reports came out about what discussions they had with Buffalo, Ullmark and his agent, but I feel like at that time, you probably could have gotten close to what you wanted, at least the Bruins contract. That's just my opinion. And if you weren't willing to sign then, that means you don't really have any intentions of coming back to Buffalo at all. And I think Kevin Adams should have traded him. So that's why I'm sour on Linus Ullmark. But before we continue, just want to remember that this is brought to you by Outlet Liquor, the place to buy a case. What's your outlet? I go there for all of my alcohol needs, whether it be a first Sabres game or Bills game. They're, unbelievable deals. Make sure you get over there to Outlet Liquor. Right over there. I believe it's near Dick Road, near the Wegmans, for the exact address. But every time I go to my buddy Greg's house before a Bills game or a Sabres game, we sit in his man cave. I always make sure I stop at Outlet Liquor on the way there. So, with that being said, don't forget to check out the Sports Collectors Expo on October 29th and 30th, only at Hey guys, I have no idea what happened there. I apologize. Just crashed there for a second. But to continue on, make sure you check out the Sports Collectors Expo October 29th and 30th only at Batavia Downs Gaming. Autograph guests include current Buffalo Bills football players Jordan Poyer, Greg Rousseau, Micah Hyde, Devin Singletary, and Boogie Basham Jr. Buffalo legends like Jim Kelly, Thurman Thomas, and Andre will also be there. Other athletes will include Andre Rison and Paul Molitar and more. Full list of guests and details at legendsandstars.net. Batavia Downs Gaming is located just off the Thruway exit 48 in Batavia. Make sure you guys go check that out. But that being said, again, we're getting close to game time here, 5 minutes out. Again, this is really kind of a judging ability to judge the Sabres team and where exactly they stand in, right now. I mean, Boston, their top three lines, absolute wagons. Buffalo's first line might struggle to make their third line. That's how good they are. Just top to bottom, a very deep hockey team. Again, led in net by Linus Ullmark. I mentioned earlier why I'm not happy with that guy, but it is what it is. He's no longer Buffalo Sabre. We have Craig Anderson in net. So again, he's been phenomenal. So, just to check out some of your comments, let's bring it to them. I absolutely believe it. Don, or, follower of Two Goalies with Mike, already have ESPN Plus now. Love to hear it. Also, Taylor Hall is dead to me, but I love Linus. At the same time, I want to beat the shit out of this team. Who doesn't, right? I absolutely want to beat the shit out of the Bruins. Who doesn't? And I'm hoping Hayden, the enforcer, beats the hell out of Hall and his luscious lips, as Biz Nasty describes them. Oh, Don, I love it. I absolutely love it. I love the predictions. Mateo, Sabres are taking this one 7-2. I hope so. Because you want to know what? I have a Craig Anderson jersey riding on all of this. I have agreed on Twitter. You guys are going to hold me to it. If the Sabres embarrass with at least 4 goals tonight on Linus Ullmark and they win, I will buy a Sabres Craig Anderson jersey. You can lock that. That's a lock. But I'm excited for tonight. This is a good measuring stick for this team. Bruins team is going to contend for a Stanley Cup. They're very, very good. And let's not forget, they don't even have Tuukka Rask in the lineup. He's expected to join the team later in the season once he's back from injury. So I fully expect the Sabres to come out with a lot of energy. That's one thing under Don Granato, this team hasn't had issues with, which has been a huge issue in the past, is showing up prepared. All 3 games, they come out like shot out of a cannon. Their forechecking has been immaculate. They're playing the neutral zone, as I mentioned earlier, has been immaculate. I think most notably was against the Canadiens. The Canadiens tried to play an aggressive style on Buffalo in the neutral zone, and Buffalo was able to, through stick handling and really just speed, blow by a lot of these Montreal forwards and defensemen, and it was very prevalent in that game. So I'm excited. Like I said, I hate Taylor Hall. I hate Linus Ullmark. I care. He can write his goodbye letters all he wants to Buffalo. He screwed us. He really did. I think he could have gotten a decent return from him at the deadline had you traded him right then and there, but he decided to take his pack up his pads and leave right then and there, in my opinion. I don't think he ever had any intentions of really coming back to Buffalo. So again, big measuring stick tonight for Buffalo. Again, I'm excited, and I'm going to bring up the lineups real quick here for you. Just give me one moment. I'll bring up tonight's starting lineups. As we already know, we have Craig Anderson in net. Right now, Sabres starters are, obviously, as mentioned, Anderson, Dahlin, and Butcher will start in defense. And in between, Girgensons will be in between Bajork and Okposo. Bruins starters, obviously, outside of Ullmark, Bergeron will be in between Marchand and Pastrnak, one of the most feared lines in the NHL, with McAvoy and Grzelcyk on the points. Excited. Again, this is a big time measuring stick. Other lines expected tonight for Buffalo. Cousins is going to center Skinner and Hiostraza. Thompson between Asplund and Olofsson. And I'm assuming this is going to be your 4th line. R2 Rustalainen between Kajula and Hayden. Hayden making his Buffalo Sabres debut here tonight. Extremely excited. Other defensive pairings are going to be Bryson and Miller. That pairing has been very impressive to me. Huge test for them tonight. Very, very big test tonight. And then Hag and Pissick as your third pairing. So, again, excited. I've said that a few times with what's to come tonight. Puck drop here in a few minutes. And I'll be joining you for a post game no matter what the outcome is. And just be sure here shortly, I'm going to announce the winners of the Dylan Cousins jerseys giveaway. So stay tuned for that to my Twitter handle at DuaneS39 and at 2goalies1Mike. I'll be bringing that to you very shortly with the winners. And I got three words for you guys. Let's go Sabres.